I don't know about you, but that dive sucked.
That was depressing, man. I just couldn't dive anymore. I was just like, I can't look at this anymore.
Yep. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going out to an island really close to where I live. I've got my best mate Brendan with me. We're going to go bomb some spots and we're going to see what we can see, try and get a trout, cray. It's a really short day, we've got to pick the kids up from school this Arby, so Brendan just surprised it on me and I said, bugger it, let's go. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright guys, so we just pulled up on our first spot here. We're going to jump in the water, we'll gear up and jump in the water and we'll see what we can see. Here we go, let's get in. Righto, here we go, in the drink.
It was 30 seconds after this point that I realised that this was going to be the worst dive of my life.
All right, Brendan, tell me how that dive went.
Put it in perspective, man. There's a lot of death out there. A lot of bleaching. Kind of bummed me out, to be honest. Fish life is very minimal. What is there is very small. Yeah, such a really cool spot. Like lots of coral, lots, big pieces too. Like it's just hard. It was a hard dive, very hard dive. Just to see like the extent of death that's through this small section. Not much to really say.
There you go. So anybody that knows me and Brendan know that we're avid reef keepers. We keep coral and try to keep it as healthy as we possibly can. To be brutally honest, that was the hardest dive that I've ever had to do. That was depressing to the point where I was almost crying in my mask. And if anybody really disagrees with that and says you're a sook, whatever, I challenge them to take me on with coral biology, because I will smoke you. That was absolutely depressing.
Like, if you know anything about coral and you know how they survive through water temperature and all the rest of it, it's bad. Like, it's 30, what's it now?
30.2.
30.2.
I went to the reef the other day and it was 32.3. The coral threshold, where corals start to die, is 33 degrees.
Like, we got here and we're like 31. You know, it's bouncing between 30 and 31. Like, it's warm. That water is boiling. Like, I'm in a 2 mil wetsuit and I'm cooking. Like, it was the worst dive I've had in a long time. I'm hot. Like, even for me, being comfortable in the water, I was uncomfortable in the water. So you can just imagine what the corals are like. Like, it's bad. There's no other way to put it. It's just bad.
So this is not the video that I actually wanted to do today, but I really feel it needs to be shown. That's not how coral should look, ever. So that's their natural reaction. Their natural reaction to temperature is to shed the zooxanthellae, which is their symbolic algae that lives inside the corals that give them their food source. That's their natural reaction to temperature, is to shed it out because it's too productive. It over oxygenates the coral. So there you go, there's some science for you today. I've wanted to do these sort of videos for a while, is start to get sciencey, but I don't want to do it in a geeky kind of way. So I want to make science cool, but man, that ain't cool, not one bit. So anyway, we're going to move on to another spot now, and we're going to see how alive or dead that is. So stay tuned.
Try and pick up the mood a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So we've come onto a new spot here, and we've seen it before we even got here, and this is not going to be a very fun dive. This is going to be extremely depressing for both me and Brendan, and he's already stated that. You can clearly see.
You can see it in the surface. Like, it's only...
Oh, actually, better still.
Right there.
You
Right
can
there.
literally look over, and you can clearly see white.
Like, it's just white dot everywhere.
Whoop.
Like, just here in the water.
You can see the white there. Anyway, so we're going to get in the water and we're going to document this shit because the world needs to see it. It ain't pretty. So here you go.
So after getting in the water, it was evident that this spot was not as hard hit as the last, probably due to the upwellings of cool water that come in on the tidal changes. I must reiterate that the corals are not dead when they're bleached, they're simply under stress, but without changes, these corals will die within a couple of weeks.
Alright guys, so that's it for the diving now. We're gonna punch it home. That's been a very depressive day. Brendan's absolutely cooked. That depressed him beyond like what I've ever seen before. So, alright guys, I've got one cray anyway, so that's a plus. That's what I came here for. So I don't like raping and pillaging the ocean. I'm not here for that. So I'd like to settle that debate. But I'm gonna punch it home, and I'll probably do a video on cooking him up and how I do it, so I can rub it into you. Alright guys, we'll see you back home.